couldn't stand. Everything slipped from my hands. Lost my way, I lost my ground. Silence was the only sound. People came and went so fast. Nothing ever seemed to last. Every time I felt alone, you were there, you never gone. When the world was closing in, you were where my light begins. Through the dark you didn't fade. You were strong, you always stayed. You stayed when I was breaking down. When I was lost, you stayed around. Through every fear I couldn't face, I found my strength inside your place. You stayed when I had nothing left. Through every pain, through every test, I didn't know what I should say, but deep inside I knew you stayed. I remember every word, every time you made it hurt. You'll be fine, just hold on tight. You were there to guide me right. I was blind to what was true. All the things you always do, not just kindness, not just care. There was something deeper there. Every step I tried to take, you were there through every break. Now I see it crystal clear. You've been more than just right here. You stayed when I was breaking down. When I was lost, you stayed around. Through every fear I couldn't face, I found my strength inside your place. You stayed when I had nothing left. Through every pain, through every test, I didn't know what I should say, but deep inside I knew you stayed. You stayed through every fall I made, through every price I had to pay. Now I see what I couldn't see. You were always here for me. You stayed when I was torn apart. You held together every part. Now I know I can't delay. I don't want you far through nights we couldn't name, through every loss, through every flame. There were times we almost broke, under words we never spoke. But looking back, it's clear to see every step shaped you and me. Not perfect lines, not easy roads, but something real we chose. Every moment, every scar brought us closer to where we are. Even in the darkest night, we were moving toward the light. In the light we found, we see it clear. Every doubt that brought us here, every fall, every mistake was a chance we had to take. We are more than what we lost. We are stronger than the cost. Every step along the way led us to this place today. This place where we remain. No need to run, no need to fight. We've made our peace with every night. The past no longer pulls us back. We've learned to live with what we have. And even if the road goes on, through different days, through different storms, we carry something deep inside, a steady, quiet light. Every breath, every step, every promise that we kept still echoes in who we are, like a never-fading spark. In the light we found, we understand. Every line was never planned. Every tear, every goodbye taught us how to stay and try. We are more than just the past. We have built a truth that lasts. Every moment led us here, through the doubt, through the fear. If it all fades into time, if the lines begin to blur, there's one thing we'll always know: we became who we were meant to be. Let it rest, let it breathe. In the light we found, we stand as one. Through the night we've overcome. Every scar, every flame was a part of who we became. We are not the same as before. We have opened every door. Every step, every fight led us to this quiet light. In the light we found, we are free from the weight we used to be. Now we see with open eyes. There is peace beyond the fight. In the light we found, we remain. In the light we found, we remain. to stand our ground and never break. But every step we took ahead left something else behind instead. The higher that we tried to climb, the more it asked from you and I. No victory comes without a cost. No line is crossed without a loss. Every choice we had to make left a mark we can't erase. We can feel it in our bones. We are changed in every way. Nothing we keep comes without a scar. Every step shows who we are. Every fire leaves a trace. Every truth we had to face. We kept moving through the pain, through the loss, through the rain. If this is what it takes to stand, we won't let go. We understand. We understand the price we pay. There were moments we looked back at everything we used to have. Simple days untouched and clear before we learned to live with fear. But we can't return again to who we were back then. We carry every broken part still beating in our hearts. Every step has led us here, through the doubt, through the fear. Even if it leaves a mark, we won't disappear. Nothing we keep comes without a scar. Every wound won't stay too far. Every night we pushed ahead with the voices in our head. We kept fighting through it all, through the rise and through the fall. If this is what it takes to live, we won't regret the life we We are not the same as before. We've seen things we can't ignore, but we're still here, still alive. And that's enough to keep the fight. The weight, let it stay. Nothing we keep comes without a scar. Every line shows who we are. Every step we had to take, every risk, every mistake. We kept walking through the flame, through the loss, through the pain. If this is what it means to grow, then we accept what we now know. We are stronger than before, even with the weight we bore. Every scar is proof we stayed. We didn't run, we didn't fade. Not without a scar, but still we are. changed, or so it seemed. Just another simple scene. We sat down at our usual place. You laughed, I watched your face. Something felt a little new, but I didn't think it through. There was something in your voice that made my steady heart lose choice. Every word you said that day felt different in a quiet way. Same old days, but not the same. Something new I couldn't name. Every moment felt so strange, like the world began to change. Same old night, same city lights, but I see you in a different light. I don't know what this could be, but it's pulling hard on me. We talked for hours like before, but I kept wanting something more. Every pause, every small smile stayed with me a little while. When you looked, I looked away. Didn't know what I should say. Why is it harder just to speak when you're sitting next to me? Every second felt so long, like my calm was slowly gone. I tried to act like nothing's wrong, but I felt this all along. Same old days, but not the same. Something new I couldn't name. Every moment felt so strange, like the world began to change. Same old night, same city lights, but I see you in a different light. I don't know what this could be, but it's pulling hard on me. Same old days, now I can see you're becoming more to me. Every step, every small sign feels like crossing every line. Same old nights, I can't pretend you're not just my closest friend. I don't know what this will be, but it's changing was a night we lost the way. No words were left for us to say. The silence cut deeper than truth, like something slipping out of view. We stood so close but miles apart, two shadows with a broken start. No anger left, no tears to fall, just emptiness between it all. We were drifting out of line, losing what we tried to hold. Every second felt like time, turning everything to cold. We almost let it end right there, lost in the weight we couldn't bear. Every word we didn't say slowly pulled our world away. We were standing on the edge, one more step we would regret. So close to letting go of this, so close to losing all we built. So close, we felt it break. Like something fading, losing light. And for a moment I believed that this was where we couldn't reach. But deep inside, beneath the pain, a quiet voice still called your name. Not loud enough to drown the fear, but strong enough to keep me here. Even when it felt too far, even when we couldn't see, something in the dark, still refusing to leave. We almost let it end right there, gave into silence and despair. Every doubt we couldn't face started taking up its place. We were one step from the fall, one more breath could end it all. So close to walking out for good, so close to losing what we fall. I don't need perfect words tonight, just something real to hold inside. Don't let this be where we break. Hold the line, don't disappear. One more step, too deep regret. But something in us pulled us through, something stronger than we knew. We didn't fall, we didn't fade. We faced the mess that we had made, and in the dark we chose to stay. We didn't walk away. Didn't in the end. We almost let it end, but we didn't in the end. plans, no fear, just time to keep laughing loud at nothing real. Didn't know how much that meant to feel. We were young, we didn't care. Every moment light as air. Days were simple, nights were long. You were there in every song. I never thought about your eyes, the way they stayed through all my nights. I never saw the truth so clear. You were the one, always right here. We grew up together, side by side, through every fall, through every fight. I didn't see what was inside, but you were always in my life. We grew up together, hand in hand, in every dream we never planned. Now I look back, I understand. You were the one I couldn't replace. Time moved on, the world got wide. Different paths we tried to find, but somehow every road I took led me back to where you stood. You were calm when I was lost. You stayed close no matter the cost. I was blind, I couldn't see what you always meant to me. I kept running from the truth. Every sign was leading you. All the words I couldn't say stayed inside and slipped away. We grew up together, side by side, through every fall, through every fight. I didn't see what was inside, but you were always in my life. We grew up together. Now I see you were always next to me. Not just a friend, not just a name. You were the fire inside my flame. We grew up together, through it all. You were there to catch my fall. Now I know what I should say. I don't want you far away. Every road looked just the same. Every step felt like a game. People came and people left. Some gave love, some gave regret. I kept things I couldn't hold. I let go of what I owned. Every night I asked the sky, is there more than just getting by? No clear voice, no guiding light. Still I walked into the night. We keep walking, we don't stop. Through the low and through the top. Every fall and every scar made us into who we are. We keep moving day by day, even when we lose our way. Life is not what we control, but we choose to keep it whole. There were days I felt so small, like I didn't matter at all. Dreams I had began to fade, buried deep in fear I made. Then I found a different view. Not everything has to be true. What I thought I had to be wasn't really meant for me. Broken plans and shifting ground, still my feet don't slow me down. No clear end, no perfect line. Still I know this path is mine. We keep walking, we don't stop. Through the low and through the top. Every fall and every scar made us into who we are. We keep moving day by day, even when we lose our way. Life is not what we control, but we choose to keep it whole. No one knows how far it goes. No one sees what time will show. But in the dark, a spark remains. Through the loss, through the We keep walking, we don't stop. Through the low and through the top. Every fall and every scar made us into who we are. We keep moving, standing strong, even when it takes too long. Life is not a perfect role, but we learn and we grow. Still we walk, still we try, underneath the open sky. No regret for where we've been. stood on the edge of letting go, with nothing left but broken hope. The night was closing in so fast, we thought it wouldn't pass. But in the dark a spark remained, a quiet strength inside the pain. Not loud enough to lead the way, but strong enough to stay. Every step we almost lost, every line we almost crossed, brought us here. We understand, we can still take a stand. We rise again tonight, from the edge of falling down, from the silence, from the doubt, from the weight that held us down. Every scar we carry now is a fire in our veins. Every moment we survived is a reason we remain. We don't run from what we are, we don't hide from what we feel. We turn every broken part into something strong and real. If the world tries pulling us back into the night, we will rise again. We will rise again tonight. Rise again. Feel the We're not the same as we once were. Through every doubt, through every blur, we found a way to hold the line and leave the past behind. No perfect path, no easy road. We carry every heavy load, but now we know what we can be and what it means to breathe. Every fall became a spark, every fear lit up the dark. Now we see it crystal clear, there is nothing left to fear. We rise again tonight, from the edge of breaking down, from the echoes of the past that kept pulling us around. Every scar we carry now is a mark we won't erase. Every step we take ahead puts us back into our place. We don't run from what we've done, to talk until the sky turned gray. No fear of running out of things to say. Every moment felt so clear and bright, like we had time on our side. But something changed along the way. Words got lost in what we couldn't say. Still I see it in your eyes. You're holding on like I am. We don't have to say it loud. I can hear it in your breath. Even in the quiet now, there's something we haven't lost yet. Exposed, no place left to hide. But something pulled us back again. Through the cracks, the truth came rushing in. Not perfect, but still real, and that was enough to stay. We don't need a perfect line. We don't need to understand. Even when the stars don't shine, I still reach for your. Comes crashing down, if the night won't let us rest, I'll be there without a sound, standing closer than your breath. No more running, no more fear. We stayed when everything was breaking, when the ground fell from our feet, through the fire and the shaking. We refused to face defeat. Every moment tried to pull us. the same, but not in vain. Every step could break our ground. The weight of words we never said still echoes loud without a sound. But something stronger pulled us through, a spark that we refuse to lose. No matter how the night would fall, we knew exactly what to choose. Every doubt tried to take control, every fear tried to drag us down. Face to face with doubt, every line began to blur, every truth was fading out. But in the chaos we found clarity, in every loss a reason to stay. Not perfect, not untouched by pain, but stronger in a different way. We don't need a perfect path, we don't need to see the end. All we need is what we have, and the will to stand again. We won't turn back now, not anymore. We face the worst and still want more. Through every fall, we learn to stand. We built this strength with our own hands. No more running, no disguise. We see the truth in open eyes. If everything is torn apart, we'll hold the line. We'll guard this If the world tries to pull us under, if the ground begins to break, we won't fade into the silence. We won't bend, we won't break. Stand your ground, feel it rise. We won't turn back now, this is our fight. We've walked through shadows, found the light. Through every wound, against my face on this road painted in fading gold. It takes me back to that early spring, the day I saw you beneath the trees. We said nothing, just a fragile smile, but somehow my heart opened wide. I didn't know what it meant back then, but I felt something pull me in. Love feels like the colors of the sunset sky, soft and warm, but it makes me ache inside. If I could stay wrapped inside your voice, I swear the world would just stand still tonight. I just wanna be close to you. Stay, don't let this fade away. Time kept moving, it never slowed down. We held on through the tears and smiles, but every time I look in your eyes, my heartbeat starts to lose control. Even now it feels the same, like a fire I can't explain. My dreams are always somewhere in your world. Past and future start to disappear. All I want is something simple and real, to live this moment with you right here, right here. Don't let me drift away. I don't need forever in my hands, just don't say goodbye tonight. There's something stronger than words we say. Close your eyes and feel it now, every piece of you I've found. If this fades, I'll still hold on. Love shines like a distant star above, even for it never loses light. If you're here, that is more than enough. Take me deeper into all this light. Stay with me. I don't wanna let you go. In the quiet night, our shadows blend and slowly drift and disappear.